Kusanku. Your butt goes out as your hands come up, and they stop right above the eyes. Slight pause, and opening circle about this big, not too wide. The hand coming in vertical here with the sound. Then, very quick with the koshi. The koshi has to come super quick with a large emphasis on the inside hand. Then, catching some air, Kishi style, right here, drawing straight through, nice and close, schwap. Hand is flat, wrapped around the forehead. And again, bring that elbow in, get the whip on the koshi, and coming straight in. So one more point about the Kusanku that I didn't clarify earlier. After you're here, these blocks, I was talking about this part, and then where you land with the hands, but not straight on the bottom part. There's a curve at the bottom part. So here, coming in close, curve, and coming in close, curve, a little bit, curve at the bottom, like so. Okay? This is coming in Chudon level, and you barely even see that there's the Sika and the Tate. Right in the middle, as you execute it, you don't execute it, you execute it straight through the center, like so, instead of coming out to the side. So, then foot alignment, you've got to be on your T-line here. So you're going to turn, and there's no spring. Set down, straight down. Don't change your torso, the back and forth. You have your chateaus. Then, the hand here, you don't go over to this side of the hand at this area of your body, stomach, makes a circle happen. Not from the outer part of your limb, but this part goes up like so. You have your toes, and here, small circle. Both hands are activated. Turn around, here, here, here. And that's lifting the guard. Then you're going to spring forward, and notice that this is palm up. Okay, turning around, V shape on the chest. Don't collapse your body on this, but the body hips right here stays in its place. The cylinder does. Here and here. It's the koshi that whips this out. So you have to be thinking this side of your body, right here. Here and then, again, you're not carrying forward too far in the space. You're leaving some of your body behind. So this comes in, torques in, and right in place. Elbow smash. Hijirate. Now, your head should be 45 at this point. Okay. So, then, as you come out, I'm going this direction, right? Okay. As you come out, you're setting up by the ear, not back there, but about this mid-level, watch, here, instead of back here. So here, and you use the koshi to get it out, like so, spinning in place. That torque of the body, here, and speed with the back hand. This alignment with the palm goes to the back of the head. And key is to get a lot of speed, fluidity, so you want to just practice that. Instead of putting all your mental focus on the guy that's on the outside, you want to have a lot of flexibility and speed back here. So, here and there. Then you have your kick, and dividing the space right where my groin is. I'm not going to go forward with my body that way. And it's very quiet and light when you land in a little hop. Landing, foot is straight, leg is straight, foot is straight, arm is straight. Then what happens is you pull, done slow motion, the foot comes in so that you use both of your feet to stand up. And that's all going to be really fluid motion when you're doing the kata fast. But you come in here, the koshi comes in, and come back out again. So so done here, and it goes quick, all one motion. And notice that this here, V shape, just like in Tenyō-ryū. So here, come in, all in motion. Same thing again. Here. The reason why we have the V shape here is because you need a little bit, this is going to be a block and a strike. So if you're too flat, you won't catch it on the plane. And the feet, when you do the smash, the feet change, not so much weight in the back with a light front foot, but very solid, gripping the ground with your feet, and here. Graceful on the way up, and it's the same thing. Here, you have your first one, always the two in the center are connected, and then from there. Stepping out, cross, and coming up so, and then the elbows come in straight and you sink. And you sink the whole, with this, your body sinks. So extra sink, so a little lower than you normally do. Same thing, these guys. Kick, and here's something interesting. Quick into the kosudachi, but this is like Nahanchi, so you're getting like Nahanchi when we come around for Nahanchi Shodan. You're getting all that torque with this section of the body, not pulling over with your shoulders. And you're trying to go as far as you can, all the way over to here, without losing your balance or integrity. So it cranks in to here, and you're full height. You're not dropping it. Here, so it's full, like so. Comes all the way around to here, as far as you can go. Then you have the sink, and as you sink, this goes straight in as the lower arm is turning over. So done quickly. Like so. Then this is a move that we don't really have anywhere else. It's not a Nahanchi kick exactly, but it just comes out a little bit circular, close to the ground, and solid. Okay. So these are connected. That lower part that we just did connected to this. Get in here. Okay, we're ready for the kick.
Mm-hmm.
So the kick, you have to keep your arm and your fist centered, and you don't let it stray. You kick, and your kick doesn't come out to the side. It's somewhat, all our kicks in these katas, when you have a round kick like this, go close as you can to this part of, like there's a wall here. Keep your hand there as much as you can. And then, again, you're going to divide up that space to where my center axis with my groin is, and slight hop in the air. I'm just going to go slow right now because I stepped a little bit behind. And then, oh, okay, wrong move. Okay, so here, here. And down, really light. The back leg is straight. it's off the ground. Fingers are really connected to the ground and you're looking straight ahead. Then keep your fingers there, turn your body to the yoko position and look that direction, same eye level. Okay, so here. And turn. Solid right here. Arms are in here, not bowed out here. And connected this part to your inner thigh. Slide and chateau. Now this is difficult to do. This is called Ryu no Kamai. That's the dragon tongue, the Okinawan dragon. You keep your body in place. So I turn without changing. See, I'm pivoting on the ball of my foot, but I didn't change my height. Come with the hand facing out like so. The thumb is slightly open from this section down, and as the foot moves back, this is coming down, down, down. When the foot ends, the hand is ended. So, done regular. And here, like this. Okay, Pino Sando is going to be the same. Shift over 3 inches, directly behind the head. Spin so that you're not carrying too much space. You want to spin your heels behind you. Down here, sink. Coming up. Okay, here, this one, right hand goes up high, and hands are down. Small spring, hands are coming out, and flat like so. This isn't extended, isn't too here, right here. Come into your jigatai, setting up, and using this part of the body to execute the block. These are a little bit more narrower, they're not out to here, narrower than usual. As you come around, you're avoiding a punch coming in and striking to the opponent's side. So a slight shift here, snap, tighten your side, and come in. Again, they're coming in with a punch, avoidance, set up, snap, tighten up your side, come into there. Only the right foot moves back. And again, here, and sink, coming straight in. Spinning in place. You don't carry distance with the giri, you're going to kick just height straight up. This can draw in a little while you're doing that. Hey! And using your koshi, slight step over, using your koshi. Make sure your armpit is tight. This comes directly over your head, and this has a lot of emphasis coming up. Stylized, this one. And then coming to your finish. I didn't do all the kiais, but there's 5 kiais in the kata.